Okay, bud, I've got a question for you. I'm an affiliate. I just signed up. I'm getting comfortable with the system. I've checked out the demo site. I've checked out the affiliate site. And I'm looking at everything. And the big thing I keep coming back to is passive income. And I'm looking at, if I sign up a company that has 90 employees, I'm looking at the rate structure, $247 at 100% commission. And that's what, $123.50 each month after that, so 50% commission. So I'm thinking make roughly $100 a month. So I'm asking myself, is it even worth it to go into this company? What's your response?
My response is basically this, and I understand when you look at $123.50 for that average customer. Yeah, I can see where you figure you go into the store and buy food for your family. A lot of times that don't even pay for that. Probably don't pay for very much of anything. A big night on the town with the family is going to cost you more than that. So $123.50 is not that much. But if you're a goal setter, and if you're not, I would highly advise you to become a goal setter. Let's just say your average customer was just that, fell in that line for that affiliate commission. And let's just say you don't have a whole bunch of people you're working with right now, and you might enroll a person roughly about every other month. One company every other month. That's 6 companies in a year. That don't sound like a whole bunch. So let's say you're a goal setter and you always wanted to have a nice home for your family, a nice $500,000 home. That should buy you a pretty decent home most parts of the country, I would think. So, okay, that's your new goal. You joined as an FSS affiliate, and you set a goal in 5 years. You want to put your family in a $500,000 home. So, the first goal is, how many are you going to sign up? I just mentioned, let's say you feel you can do 6. So if you did 6 a year for 5 years, what you're going to have is income from that over that period of time of over $100,000 in passive income. That's a whole bunch of months of $123.50 coming in, month out for each client you've got.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That's just six companies a year?
6 companies a year, one every other month. I think I'm not an OSHA person. I'm not a trainer. I'm not anything, but I've already done more than that myself just in testing the program. But aside from that, that's exactly right. You do one every other month. That is, I would think, very attainable even for a non-goal setter. But let's say you did that. You've got that. Your sight set. You're taking that money. You're putting it in the bank toward that $500,000 home. So now you've got over $100,000. 5 years from now, you've got well over a 20% down payment on a $500,000 home. But beyond that, your monthly income, if you never enrolled another company, your monthly income would pay for the mortgage payment, it would pay for your insurance, it would pay for your taxes, it would pay for all your heating, it would pay for all your lighting and maintenance on that property. So in 5 years from now, if you're a goal setter, and if that's what your goal was, FSS would pay for that $500,000 house in its entirety, and you would never have to worry about a mortgage payment, insurance payment, a tax payment, a utility payment again. So that's what $123.50 a month per company will do for you. Now, if your goals wasn't for a house, let's say you wanted to take more vacations. I don't know how many vacations you can take or would want to take in a year, but let's say a week at Disneyland for a family of 4. I done some checking. That's about $3,100, $3,200. Throw another $500 for ice cream cones and whatever else out there, but that $3,100 covers your food and everything. It's an all-inclusive package. You can do that every month for a week a month. Every month of the year. I would think you're probably going to get a little tired of Disneyland after the 3rd or 4th month of doing this. But you could do that, come back, and still have money left over for something else. at the end of that. So after 5 years, you could take a week vacation out of every 4 and go to Disneyland and come back with money in your pocket after it's over from the passive income only. Okay, you don't want Disney. You could. I don't know how many cars you can drive or how nice, but let's say you wanted to go fancy and you get in Corvettes. Yeah, I've looked that up. You could buy or lease Corvettes. You could get 4 of those or 3 of those Corvettes for your family and pay for all the fuel, all the insurance, and all the standard maintenance on those cars, and that still wouldn't use up your passive income for that given month. So you asking about the $123.50. What happens over time is that builds up into a very nice sum of cash, and it just keeps coming and coming and coming. So did that answer your question, Jared?
Yes, it did. So how many golden toilets will that buy me?
That's a great ending.